it more important than usual to stop and celebrate milestones and accomplishments. We have come together today, albeit far more than 6 feet apart, to celebrate a milestone for Glean, Kentucky. Glean, Kentucky's 10th birthday, and to celebrate the organization's accomplishments. We are standing in front of the Glean, Kentucky Trent, which is blocking the Beaumont Presbyterian Church Community Garden, which was a launching point for what is now known as on March 20th, 2010, in a classroom in the building immediately to my left, corner of Lane Allen and something, just so everybody knows. Georgia Way, thank you. John Walker, Jennifer Arita, and I decided that we would connect with one another and with others in this community to gather the abundance from farmers markets, gardens like this one behind me, and farmers in their fields to nourish our neighbors in need. The ideas of connecting, gathering, and nourishing were the same ideas that were behind Beaumont's community garden, as we wanted to gather together with our neighbors and connect and nourish one another in body and soul. I have a vast number of memories of magical moments from the last 10 years, and I could spend more time than I have been allotted telling you about them. But I'm going to tell you about a few because I think they're really important. The first connection with a farmer at Lexington Farmers Market who gave me multiple trays of strawberries to nourish individuals that were gathering at the Catholic Action Center. A gathering of refugee children in my beautiful new car after I had given them what I believe were their first really juicy peaches. I have pictures of that. The connection with children on the porch of Christian and Tanya Tork in their East End home, where we had gathered produce from the Bluegrass Farmers Market and taken it and watched as their neighbors took things that would nourish those individuals and those families. I remember gleaning at Costco the day after Thanksgiving and driving all kinds of trays of cheese and meat to a community center downtown, and as I walked away from the building, hearing the people inside clap with joy. That day, as with every gleaning experience, both gleaner and neighbor were nourished. I remember the first time I saw signs, really big signs, hanging in Good Foods Co-op declaring Glean, Kentucky to be the co-op's Give Where You Live partner, and how excited I was and how many pictures I took of the signs. I remember riding in the car after gleaning with my nephew and explaining to him how we needed a bigger vehicle to gather more produce, to which he replied with his 11-year-old wisdom that we needed somebody to donate a truck. It seems so simple. I remember the elation I felt in a yard in Bourbon County when a family donated that truck. I remember a friend and a fellow board member drenched in sweat in July after gleaning and getting in that truck, which had no air conditioning, and driving away with a wet cloth over her head, trying to cool down. And like I said, I could go on, but our time is limited. Every organization makes decisions that they know are important, but later upon reflection are better understood as monumental. Beaumont Presbyterian Church made one such decision when the church decided to give 1/10 of the bequest that the church received. Let me try again. The church received a bequest from a member. They decided to tithe 1/10 of that. From that 1/10, Glean, Kentucky got a very large gift. The importance of that very large gift has been the ability that it gave Glean, Kentucky to make decisions and take leaps of faith that we otherwise would not have been able to do. Those leaps, those decisions include hiring our first full-time employee and executive director, Stephanie Wooten. That decision to connect Stephanie to Glean Kentucky as its executive director has been one of the single best decisions Glean Kentucky's board has ever made. Stephanie has brought to Glean Kentucky a passion for food and environmental justice, an energy that seems unending, although I know better, and a wisdom well beyond her years. Stephanie, I am grateful for you. I am grateful for your leadership, for your ability to gather, to connect, and to nourish people, community, and vegetables. Yes, even vegetables. And Glean Kentucky. Stephanie Wood.
Thank you, Erica. Yes, even vegetables. Pound by pound, Glean Kentucky has built a movement designed to gather, connect, and nourish. The first goal, to glean 10,000 pounds, turned into 37,000 pounds. 6 years later, we were gleaning our 1 millionth pound. And here we are, 4 years after that, poised to glean our 2 millionth pound of fresh, nutritious, and often local produce and put it in the hands of those who need it most. But we are so much more than our numbers. Compassion and gratitude click into place every time one of our over 500 gleaners harvest under a Kentucky sun, packs box after box of squash, and delivers ripe fruit to children and families, domestic violence survivors, young children in need of respite care, school-age youth in need of complete meals, men and women experiencing homelessness or fighting addiction, refugees, migrant workers, our neighbors. Our values define us. Times of hardship and uncertainty are said to reveal who we truly are. And Glean Kentucky is grateful, empathetic, and committed. From a scrappy grassroots effort, not only to a few in Lexington, we've grown to a regional organization still committed to operating with dignity, respect, and inclusiveness. Our new logo and website will help us make that message clear, and we are so excited to officially share those with you today. To the 140 farmers, grocers, and gardeners who allow us to gather their surplus, to the 235 agencies who partner with us to nourish our communities, and to the over 1,000 volunteers who over the last decade have bridged the gap, connecting opportunity with need, we thank you. This milestone is yours to celebrate. With that, I'd like to introduce Ashton Potter Wright, my friend and Director of Local Food and Ag Development with the City of Lexington.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to be here today on this. The sun has just come out for us on behalf of Mayor Linda Gorton to present a proclamation declaring March 20th Glean Kentucky Day. So if you'll allow me to read. Whereas Glean Kentucky gathers and distributes excess fresh fruits and vegetables to nourish Kentucky's hungry, and whereas Glean Kentucky was founded to attack two problems, food waste and hunger, and whereas by gleaning excess produce from farms, orchards, grocery stores, farmers markets, and home gardens, Glean Kentucky reduces local food waste and provides fruits and vegetables for more than 100 feeding programs. And whereas Glean Kentucky produce is never sold and is only intended for community members facing food insecurity. Now, therefore, I, Ashton Potter Wright, on behalf of Mayor Linda Gorton, do hereby declare March 20th Glean Kentucky Day in celebration of the group's 10th anniversary. Congratulations.
That is so awesome.